Wenger, speaking after that victory against West Ham, alluded to the fact that basically the fans and their unrest kind of led to this.
The fans have been pretty soft, I think, in the circumstances where they've been finishing.
Spineless,
I may have called them spineless on the odd occasion. So I don't see how the Arsenal fans. I think there's a lot of fans would have given him a lot more abuse at different clubs. I think he's got a pretty easy ride. And I was saying to you just before we came on air, I don't get this unless he just can't help himself. All of a sudden there was the tide turned. People were going, it could be a great finish to the season.
Friday was lovely. Everyone was being nice to him.
Look, everyone, apart from us, had a photo with Arsene Wenger. Here's me with Arsene Wenger 10 years ago. They kept popping up on social media. I was like, I don't want to see any photos. But the sympathy was out there.
Yes.
Oh, people were thinking back historically, what a great job. Look at the players he brought in. Did he change the face of English football? Which I'm not sure he did, because I think Ferguson was part of that as well. But he's turned that into, well, I've been driven out of this club, and it just sounds bitter. And do you know what? If it continues and he doesn't flatline it, I think the fans will turn on him between now and end of the season, which could end up being a happy affair for them, could turn out to be quite sour for him.
And what we've seen Arsene Wenger of late in his career is you wonder if what we've seen over the last 5 or 6 years has damaged his legacy, his overall legacy as a manager. And now to go out in this way, at this time, where, as you say, Dan, the tide had turned.
Yeah.
And people were reflecting on the early years and the successes. Now to kind of put this bitter taste to it, I find that unbecoming of Arsene Wenger, and I, for one, expected him to manage that situation a whole lot better.
Well, it's part of the reason why he's hung on as long as he had, because there's a certain level of arrogance to Arsene Wenger, and this is part of it. Once he got a little bit of love, he said, that's right, I'm still the guy. I'm still the guy. I should remain here. What am I talking about? I'm not walking away. Arsene Wenger, at this point, is doing himself more harm than helping himself. Just let it be. Be quiet. Allow yourself to be loved and walk out the door, baby.
The club haven't helped, obviously, giving him the 2-year contract. They should have just said, after he won the FA Cup, there you go, off into the sunset. And, you know, we wouldn't even be talking about it.
Well, now we can talk about spineless. We're now talking about some of the board.
Yeah.
And there has been the issue that he had so much control, and when the results diminished and the decline set in, and it wasn't drastic, but it was a decline, particularly domestically. That's when the strong board had to step up and make the decision. But they didn't, and they allowed him to go.
But at the same time, in the board's defence, if you make this decision behind closed doors, I think there's a certain level of expectation that it's going to stay behind closed doors. I see no problem with the board saying to Arsene Wenger, we're giving you 2 years, but we're going to see how it goes. Arsene Wenger takes you on, takes whatever payout comes, and leaves that alone. I don't think anybody has a long-lasting issue with that if you just walk away quietly.